everyone. In this video, we are going to see how to rearrange the jumbled words. This section on the English language can be a challenging bit for many students preparing for aptitude or competitive exams. However, with correct guidance and practice, this section can become the easiest one. The majority of the examinee find it difficult to solve the order and structure of the sentence perfectly. If you aspire to crack a competitive exam and are struck with how to study this topic, here are some helpful tips and tricks as well as jumble word questions for you to practice on. This is usually known by various names like rearranging of words, rearranging sentences, jumbled words, word order exercises, make a sentence with the word, but the words in the correct order to make sentences, sentence order, and sentence formation. Jumbled word questions consist of a single sentence divided into 4 to 5 parts. You will have to identify the correct series by rearranging those parts. Each option will have a combination of these words. Out of those, you will have to pick the one which sounds grammatically correct. Most of people read the jumbled word question 3 to 4 times and then try to sort it down. Well, this tradition is effective but time consuming. The task of making the meaningful words from the disordered or jumbled words given to you requires certain skill enlisted below. Your ability to understand the words, convert or arrange them into meaningful sentences, attention to detail while going through the words, the hold of command on your language. Let's see some useful tips and tricks to rearrange the jumble words. There are certain tricks that you can utilize to solve jumble words question efficiently. Since these questions are quite easy and scoring ones to crack in competitive exam, equipping yourself with quick tips and shortcuts can be immensely useful to save time. Here are some of the major things you need to keep in mind while solving jumble word question. Learn the art of distinguishing pronoun antecedents by analyzing the type of words that will commonly put before a pronoun type, be it relative like who, whom, which, whose, etc., or demonstrative these, that, this, those, etc., or personal he, she, I, it, they, etc. Explore some common English root words which can further help you guess the right sentence by understanding the words and their corresponding meanings. Benefits of solving jumble word question. Let's see that. Equipping yourself with quick tips and shortcuts can be immensely useful to save time. When you look at the option for the first time, try to find a subject and follow this formula: subject plus functioning verb plus preposition or object. Most of these questions are statement based, so look for a subject and you can easily get the first key to the answer. On the basis of the first being identified, eliminate the answer option and focus on the remaining ones. It has been proven that there is a great impact of playing puzzle games in adults as well as children. Some benefits of solving these questions are assist to refine and practice spelling, help expand vocabulary, enhance a child's working memory, boost child's workspace, encourage and upgrade problem solving skills, promote persistence, assist with the better testing skills. Now let's see types of sentence rearrangement questions and format. A student has to be careful while rearranging sentences because it can be tricky. A student has to be a good observer to analyze a sentence. A well constructed sentence adds meaning to a story, and hence, sentence rearrangement is an important element. The questions which are asked in the board exam usually follow some patterns. There are basically four patterns. The basic format. This is the format where all the statements are presented in a jumbled form and students need to reshape all the statements correctly. The next format is static first statement. In the second time, the first statement is given as static and candidates have to arrange the other statements logically. The first statement must remain unaffected or statement or it can be words also. Static last statement or sentence. Just like a static first statement, the last statement given also be static and candidates need to arrange the other sentences to make the paragraph logical with the last sentence constant or the last word constant. Static first and last statement or words. The first and last statement can be static and candidates are required to arrange the leftover sentences between these two statements to make the logically correct. It can be in a sentence or a group of sentences. Let's see the structuring of jumbled words. For the beginning, remember this simple rule subject plus verb plus object. That is, I speak English. I can speak English. The first basic format is after the subject comes the verb, then object. If you are a more advanced learner, remember the following rule subject, then verb, then indirect object, direct object, then place, then time. Example I will tell you the story at school tomorrow. After the subject comes verb, then IO, then DO, then place, at last the time. This is another format. The word order in negative sentences is the same as in affirmative sentences. Note, however, that in negative sentences we usually need an auxiliary verb. Subject plus verb, then IO, then DO, then place, then time. Example, I will not tell you the story at school tomorrow. Here the verb not comes with a verb. In question type sentences, the word order subject, verb, object is the same as in affirmative sentences. The only thing that's different is that you usually have to put the auxiliary verb or the main verb be before the subject. That is, verb has to be written first. Interrogative are put at the beginning of the sentences. The structure is interrogative, auxiliary verb, subject, other verb, then IO. What would you like to tell me? What is the interrogative? Then would is the auxiliary verb, you is the subject, like to tell is the other verb, me is the IO. What did you have to tell me? Like that we have to rearrange the sentence. This is another format for interrogative sentences. Position of time expressions, that is recently, now, then, yesterday, if comes in a jumbled word. How to rearrange? Adverbs of time are usually put at the end of the sentence, that is subject plus verb, IO, DO, then time. I will tell you the story tomorrow. I is the subject, will tell is the verb, you is the IO, the story is the DO, and time which comes at the last. If you don't want to put emphasis on the time, you can also put the adverb of time at the beginning of the sentence. Time plus subject plus verb plus IO, then DO. Tomorrow I will tell you the story. So you can use the position of time at the beginning of the sentence and also at the end of the sentence. The next one is how to use adverbs of place, that is here, there, behind, and above. Like adverbs of manner, these adverbs are put behind the direct object or the verb. Subject, verb, direct object, then adverb. I didn't see him here. I is the subject, didn't see is the verb, him is the DO. Here is the adverb of place. The next one is adverb of frequency. Always, never, seldom, usually. Adverbs of frequency are put directly before the main verb. If be is the main verb and there is no auxiliary verb, adverb of frequency are put behind be. If there an auxiliary verb, however, adverbs of frequency are put before be. Subject, auxiliary or be, then adverb, then main verb, then object or place or time. I often go swimming in the evening. There is no be verb, only main verb. So after the subject we are using adverb. If there is a verb, see auxiliary verb, how the sentence is: he doesn't often always play tennis. Let's see a few examples in rearranging the sentences in exam point of view. Rearrange the following words in meaningful sentences. First one: the, had, crying, been, child, the hours, to, last, for. The answer is the child had been crying. The child is the subject, had been crying is the verb, for the last 2 hours is the adverb. Next, fly, to escape, south, starvation, to chill, and they. So the subject is they here. They fly to south to escape chill and starvation. Let's see another set. First one: they in the hall for 2 hours watching had been television. The subject is at the first one. They had been watching television in the hall for 2 hours. Blessings you all on may showered be. May all blessings be showered on you. So first you have to identify what kind of sentence is there. Okay, hope you understand. We have covered a detailed explanation on English grammar sentence reordering. Feel free to ask any question in the comment section. Thanks for listening. Subscribe my channel if you not subscribed and click the bell icon to get further notification. Thank you.